it's spring break. It's the first day of spring break. And guess what we're doing? We breaking. No, we ain't. We cleaning. Yeah, we about to do all the things, get rid of all the things. It's spring. Yes, it is. And so, I have done very little deep cleaning in my house for the last year. We clean, but I'm talking baseboards, all that kind of thing, right? And it's all overwhelming. All I want to do is get in the bed and stay in the bed, but that is not helpful to what I need to get done. So we're going to pare down, give away, toss out, all that type of thing. And this is our moment because it's spring break. And we're going to bring you guys along with us because guess what? You want to come along with us, don't you? Sure you do. Absolutely you do. So here's what we're doing. In my bedroom right now, I've got 7 days for spring break. I don't plan to be in a room for a day. I've got a huge projects in here, but I'm going to slowly make my way out. I do need to clean my bathroom, probably be later, but so I've got 3 projects that I know have to be done right now. I've got 3 pictures. I've got one that's going above the bed. It was on the other side of the room because the bed was on that side. I've moved the bed. And so now I need to move that picture over. Then I've got 3 more pictures that I took down from another spot, then another picture that was in another spot, and they're just laying on the floor. I mean, sitting. They're not laying. They're just sitting, waiting for me to get the hammer and nails out. It's time. Time to get the hammer and nails out. Once I get those things up on the walls, I will make the bed, and then I'm going to go to my shoe tower, and I've got several pairs of shoes that just need to go. Either they're too big, too small, or they hurt my feet. With this heel spur, I am going to not deal with it. So before I chime into that, I do want to make something very, very clear. I blocked somebody off on my channel. I hate blocking people because I think people should really have their own opinions. But I do not think that people should falsely accuse, right? I really don't love that. That bothers me an immense amount. So I recently did my budget video. And I had someone, I'm sure, out of their, see if I say out of their ignorance, that sounds really bad, but just being who they are. That's all, that's the best I got because I don't know anything else to say that would be kind. Made a comment about my budget video. The comment was, it's very annoying, and they ain't even here to hear this, but in case somebody else, like their friend showed up, this is for you. It's very annoying to watch a video and you yawning every 2 seconds. You really should make these videos when you're not sleepy. I've said on multiple videos, not sleepy. That's a tic. I'm not diagnosed with tics or anything like that, but the camera does something to my nervous system that just makes me yawn. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got up. I slept all night. I'm fully ready. I should have been up at 6. I was up. My alarm went off at 5:30. It went off again at 6. I really was wide awake at 6:51, but I was trying to rest in because it's spring break. My body doesn't rest in, but I was trying. So it's not that I'm sleepy or tired. It's just something that happens when the camera comes on. I could sit in this chair for 20 hours and never yawn because I'm not sleepy. It's just something that happens when the camera comes on. The part that you all don't see is when I film, I can cut those out. When I'm live, you can't cut them out. Now, I've had this video on for 4 minutes, and I've probably yawned 4 to 6 times. It's the camera. But, of course, I'm going to cut it out, right? Here's the other thing. They said something about, I can't remember exactly because I blocked them. You get on here dry begging for $4,000 for your son to go to college. Let me help you. Let me help. Their friends are here. They're gone. Their friends are here. But anybody who has this thought process, if you go back and watch the video, it is very clear. My son got $20,500 to go to school. He got a full $24,900 and whatever it was. He got the full amount for the year. Now, he could take out the $4,400 in loans if I were to allow that. My son is 16 years old. I'm making the choice. It's going to all come back. He's going to end up paying, but I'm not. It comes back to, did mom make a good decision for him? Right? So we're not taking the $4,400 in loans. We're not. In the video, it further said, I've been saving money for Jackson for years. Not a ton every month, but what I could, because his dad sends child support. The difference between what he got and what he needs, we have in the bank. It's in the bank. However, why spend the money I've saved on school if there are available scholarships? There are available scholarships. People want to give you money. What's outside? The little dog is outside? Well, she's back in now. Very good. Close the door because I don't want to be dealing. And she already went out. I sent her out. Oh, right. But why spend the money when he can apply for scholarships? Because we still have about 30 days to apply for scholarships in our local area and then some other national scholarships. So my choice as a parent is to have him sit down every night and fill out applications for scholarships. That's the responsible thing to do. He can get free money from scholarships because there are people out here willing to say, hey, I'm investing into your education. Nowhere in my budget video did I say we need $4,000 or Jackson's not going to be able to go to school. And I really need for all of y'all to send, if 400 people sent $10, we would get the $4,000. I am trusting the Lord for y'all to send me the $4,000. Nowhere in that video did I say that. Nowhere. I didn't say I got a line of $100 over here and there's a line for 50 and just reach into your pocket deep and give what you can give. I didn't do any of that. I shared, this is what we're not doing. This is what I've saved. Jackson's been saving his own money. And we're applying for a zillion scholarships. Why apply for the scholarships if you have the money, Shakima? Well, because I probably just need to do a live on this because I'm really upset. This bothers me. Because if he gets the scholarships, he still has 3 more years of school. He could put any extra into an account that will accrue interest. And every year when if there's a shortage, he has money. If he's paid all his bills and it's not his wish to save it for the next couple of years, he does want a car. He will be at school a long way away. If he wants to come home, I got to go get him. That's me, there and back, me. But if he had the finances to go out and buy a car, he would not have to worry about me getting him there, and he would be able to pay for it, we hope, in full, because he's been saving for a car. Jackson works a lot. But I think sometimes people are so, it's not everybody, so I don't want to make a blanket statement, but some people are so set on, you got to have debt, you got to get credit, then you don't pay your bills, then your credit is bad. I've had bad credit before. I've had bad credit not even knowing what credit was. It's just when you're not paying your bills. And I was married to a man and we didn't pay the bills on time. And all of that affects me. My credit scores are 800 plus right now, 823. Because I have, over the years, done the things to get me to that place. So if I come out with a better knowledge of how to keep an 823 credit score, why would I let my son take out loans? At 16, he'll be 17. But why? Is that wisdom? And did I ask anybody to fund his education? It's not like y'all, as my grandma would say, lay down and had them babies. His dad and I did that. So we need to come up with how he going to school. If we can't afford it out of our pocket, then we need to come up with every option we can. And fortunately, praise the Lord for us, scholarships abound. And there are people who saying, hey, this is a young gentleman. He is academically inclined. My son has a 4.3 GPA. He's number 24 in his class of 400 plus. Back up off us now. Don't do that. See how this makes you upset? I did not pause. You're right. Shakima should have paused. And all of my wonderful people who say, Shakima, don't let them people take you there. They done took me. They took me. I went there because why does it bother me? Because it feels like a personal attack against me. Like I'm out here doing something mean and asking people to put my son through college. The school did a solid to that brother. They gave him $20,500 in aid based on my W-2s and when he fill out his FAFSA in October, because we was not letting that FAFSA go by without him filling it out. Oh, no, sir. You about to get this here together. Because I knew he would need money for school. He's the first of 4 that's going straight to college. And we need this to be very good for him. We don't need anybody having a bad experience. I don't need to be sitting over here trying to worry about how I'm going to pay for this or can I afford it in a monthly payment type situation. I could do it monthly based on his child support. But I don't want to do it that way. There are other things that need to be done. If he can get the scholarships, he's going to get scholarship. He just applied for 2 more last night. Today, he's off on spring break. He's going to be sitting at that kitchen table while I'm in there cleaning. He's going to be applying for scholarships. Why? Because that's what we're doing here at our house. Do what you want to do at your house. Think what you want to think at your house. But that really did bother me because I've tried really hard not to be those people, right? I see people, like I said, if you got a sob story, there's plenty of people, good heart, that want to send you stuff. I don't have a sob story. I have a challenge. I have a opportunity to help my son grow in his communication skills. He might have to do an interview for one of these scholarships. Fine. We're going to put on a nice outfit. We're going to do our hair real nice. We're going to practice. We're going to use our proper words. We're going to shake hands. We're going to look eyes. We're going to do all the things. These are all opportunities for my son. But for somebody to get on here and say, you dry begging for $4,000. Listen, here's the truth. If somebody out there want to send us $4,000, you let the Lord lead you. But that is not the case. Because if the Lord told me to give somebody $4,000 and I had it, I'd give it. Because that's hearing from the Lord. I don't know what blessing God gonna give me by being obedient. Right now, the voice is fill out the applications. What I'm hearing is fill out the applications. There's provision in the applications. I thought you was trusting the Lord. I am. And Shamika sent us 25 scholarships in 15 minutes. That's the trust. I'm trusting that it's going to come from somewhere, not me. She sent 25. I printed out $20,000 worth of scholarships just from the page he has at his regular school. He's 16. He ain't thinking about it. Guess what? I'm thinking about it. Well, you really trusting God? Yeah, I'm trusting God that somebody in this list, more than one somebody, because that's where my faith is going to say yes to Jackson. Very good. Yes, 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 yes. I'm believing the Lord for more than the 4,400. More than, and not cost me nothing. That's what I'm believing for. So anywho, I'm going to get my life together. But I got to get these pictures up. I'm going to declutter some shoes. I'm going to take a trip to the Goodwill. Jack has to work again today. And he works by the Goodwill. So I'm going to take some stuff over when I drop him off and not bring anything home. I've got a couple of, excuse me, y'all. I have a couple reviews that I need to do, 2 for the garden. So I'm going to take those out to the garden so that they're there ready and waiting for me. And I have 2 I need to do in the house. But today's a full day of work for me. I have got to get stuff done, and this is my moment. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set you guys up on a tripod. And I'm going to get to work. That's just what it is. If I get those 3 things done, that'll make me feel accomplished. I do just have some stuff I just need to declutter. Stuff needs to go. Get it out of here. It's just here. It's not helpful. It's not providing anything. additional to the space, and so it just needs to go. And so that's what we're going to do. Anywho, thank y'all so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. And thank you for ignoring my rant. If you don't want to hear that, speed along. I'll probably put a tag in there about the rant. So move on. I don't even like to do that because it's just not me. But that, it hurts my feelings. Anywho, getting these pictures put up on the wall.
All right, family and friends. So here is Jackson and I. Again, this is spring break, and I've been asking him for several weeks to get these pictures put up for me. And of course, you know that as a teenager, he will do what he wants to do. Honestly, he has been in track every single day, and that just taxes our time. It's not like I can just bring him home every single day after school because he's running track. And he likes that. And so that's his one activity. I'll let him have it. But that does mean that sometimes projects around the house do not get done in a timely fashion. And when I say timely, like when I want them to get done, they eventually get done. And just like this, it's now spring break. And of course, he is available to help me because he's working in the evening. And so I'm able to get what I need done. And to be very honest and real, my children have always been great helps to me. But here I am just getting some of the loose dog hair. When you have dogs, it's just very imperative that you vacuum like all the time. I mean, I have a rug in here for Mama when she gets under the bed, but then they also shed, and so you have dog hair that's running around like little dust bunnies. That's why I take the handle out and just kind of go into those crevices and nooks and the crannies to make sure that we are getting up all of the dog hair that we can. But again, Jackson is a big help as well as sister.
Alrighty, you guys. So we got the 3 pictures hanged. We got the 3 pictures hanged. So I got the one over the bed. I've got the world representing Jackson. Why is my picture not right? Why? It just took me that minute to see that that ain't right. Africa don't go over there. Lord have mercy. We're going to fix this because that cannot stay. But that is for my Titus 2 ladies. And then I got the floor vacuumed. I got the bed made. Next thing I'm going to do is go in my closet real quick. Do a quick pull out of Goodwill items. I went through my rolling shoe rack. Cleaned all that out. You stretching. You're stretching, Barbara Ann. So I'm going to go do that very quickly. Then I'm going to fold laundry before we get started on getting ready to head outside. Jackson does have to work, so I have to work quickly so that I'll make sure that he gets to work on time. And I'm going past the Goodwill, so I want to make sure I take anything that needs to go. I just updated my budget, paid some bills, which really worked out great. And all will be well. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. And so, yeah, I'm going to go do the closet real fast. Pick out a few things that I'm not wearing or just consistently sit there. I think I'm actually going to rearrange the closet so that the way that the flow is better, because I'm still having issues trying to get to some of my items, and I want to be able to make sure that I can do that. So anywho, into the closet I go. All right, you guys. And we got to get this room together. There's some type of, I don't know. Okay, this is trash. Bag of trash. Trash. Get 2 bags. You need one for trash, one for Goodwill. That's a bag of trash. Do you want to hang this mirror up at any point? You like it right there? Yep, okay. All right, so any more trash? So we're going to get all of this stuff situated. All of this stuff situated. It's going to look way better when y'all come back. Alrighty, y'all. So here's what we're doing now. Okay, I've got some silver pieces right here. Over here. That I now have to put in the cabinet over here. Bubba, can you turn that cabinet on? Please, would you? And that's because, a friend of mine cleaned out some of her things, and she no longer needed those. And so we're gonna add some of the silver pieces to the crystal and try to make that. I love to collect crystal and silver. And so we don't have too many pieces. Oh, there's another jar too, babe. So I think I'm gonna be able to move these over and put the big champagne dish down here. And then I'll put another white one. So a red, a crystal, the champagne, a crystal, a red on the bottom. So that's 2 pieces. And then we'll have to figure out the rest. So for the first time ever, my boyfriend is coming to the house. He's coming to visit. He's coming to visit the dogs. He's already met my kids, so he's coming to visit the dogs. He's not met them yet, and they are a little bit possessive of mom. And so I just want to make sure that we do well with our cleaning and stuff. So that's, we always gonna clean. We gonna clean. That's the thing. Right, Jack? We always cleaning. He is so tired. He's so done with me. But I want to make sure that everything looks nice when he comes. So I'm just trying to finish up some things. We did add in the 2 bookshelves. So the 2 bookshelves are done. That did help with my books storage space. And I still do have like the 2 bottom cubby hole things to fill in if I need to. I am going to vacuum again really well. I'm going to dust down everything. I got some pledge out for this. All the wood pieces, we'll pledge those. And then we will pledge the kitchen cabinets. And then I will do a dust mop. And then steam vac the floors. And we'll do that tonight and tomorrow. Sister will come in and she will do the customary scrape down of the couches because she does that the best. And then Jackson and I will go through with the double vacuums and vacuum. But will you please remind me I need to get some tacks for this one and this one right here. I did do a thing on the porch on the door. I'll show you guys that, but I need to find a piece of ribbon. All right, so we're going to do that very quickly. And then we're going back outside to finish some stuff that we need to get done in the garden. Give me a minute. I will go to the restroom. Be already. Just pull it out. I'm going to take some pledge and pledge it down. Don't worry about it. You got it open, babe? What's wrong? Oh, you ain't moving. Did you move this out? Okay, we'll put it back in there. So that big one on the floor, Jack.
2 pieces.
Yes. What we need to do is find a way to shove just this one. Just this. Not that. Find a way to push this one over. We need to push the red one over more. Push that one over. And then put this in the middle. And then this one. No, we're pushing everything over. Like find me a broom handle. Or something. Do I have something with a longer handle that I can just shove over? Brenda, the way your life is set up right now, if I was you, I would move along. too wide. Jackson, but that might fit up on top. We can pull down some of the Christmas stuff.
Bring up this one. This one.
Probably have to go on top. If that one won't fit, this one won't fit either. Let me see. Okay.
You want the Christmas stuff to go down?
If it needs to. You can leave the red bowl. Leave this, but you can take the Christmas house down. Nothing, I'm just trying to make space for my little piece. Where it doesn't seem like it's squished over here. Where it doesn't seem like it's just squished in here. Trying to make space. Let's see. Where it can seem like it has some room to breathe. And not just randomly put in here. Okay, oh, these are so pretty. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I think that's the last big piece, and we just have to put these other little tiny pieces in. I need to put something on this top one, like right here. If I could get, what's that one? Okay, yeah, just sit it up there, but actually let the, put the thing up, Jack. The handle. Can you put the handle up? And can we push it over just slightly so that it's not on top of the, over just slightly a little bit more. It's on top of the candle. And I would prefer it not. We can put that one back in the other thing. That can go in the other thing. 3?
Two.
Can I have them? And then the salt and pepper shake. All right, that's the end of that piece, Jack. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm just jumping back in to say our visit was good. Everybody had a great day. We ended up going out to eat, and sister went with us to go out and eat. But he enjoyed his time over with the dogs, and they now have a new bestie, and it is not me. So there that is. He is planning to come back and visit them again. He didn't say when, but at some point. And so there that is. So we do hope that you enjoyed the vlog. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, don't forget to share, subscribe, do all of the things, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.